Today on CADRES TV, the saddest story of CADRES REVERSO. At 11:15 a.m., the saddest story of CADRES. And at 11:35 a.m., with every damage, Minecraft turns into Lego. And in 10 seconds, it will start. The saddest story of CADRES REVERSO. I found the diary that tells the saddest story of CADRES REVERSO.
Give me that no one can know my story.
He threw the pages to different places. Now I need to find them. And the first one is right there, so just jump and grab it. Look, when Reverse CADRES was born, the doctor dropped him. That's why he's so ugly. And I still need to find all those stories until reaching the final one that will make everyone cry. So let's go to the next one at the school. And I'm heading to the next page, and it says it's somewhere around here in this pine forest. Look, it's right over there in front. Hey, Fox, give it back. I need that paper. Oh no, that fox is gonna run away from me with the paper. I'm gonna have to trade with the fox, but I don't know if she'll accept. Let me think. She likes berries, so I guess I should start searching for those fruits. Got it. Let me grab this one. Let's see if she accepts it. Now I just need to find the fox again. Where are you? I found her. Hey, fox, want a berry? Give me that paper back. Okay, I've got another page for you. The page about school. And look, the story is that he was locked in the closet for 30 days by bullies and nobody noticed. And that wasn't even his saddest story. So let's move on to the next one, which is the tsunami. The map says the leaf is on top of that mountain. So let me start going up. I have to be careful not to slip on the ice. This mountain is very high. If I fall from here, I could be defeated. I'm already on my way. I'm really close. The map says it's up here. Just a few more blocks and good. I managed to climb to the top of the mountain. Over there, I can see the page. Just come down here and get it. Oh no, the paper flew away with the wind. I have to chase it. No way, it's heading toward the sea. If she reaches the bottom of the sea, it will be almost impossible for me to catch her. This current is very strong. I lost the page. It sank to the bottom of the ocean. Let me try to dive to reach her. I think I can't take it. I'm running out of breath. She's really deep down. I won't make it like this. Wow, I was almost defeated. I was left with half a heart. I need to find something to reach that piece of paper. But how am I going to get that paper? Wait, what is that over there? It's a submarine and it's full of dirt. So let me start cleaning up. This ground is so hard I won't be able to break it by hand. I need to make a shovel to be able to remove it. So let me come here and start breaking this wood. Another block done. Now I can come here and do my thing. Now I can come here and make my shovel. Now I can remove the dirt. Look, it's much faster. I'll clean everything up in a jiffy. Just a few more blocks and done. But how am I gonna get rid of these webs? I'm gonna have to make a wooden sword too. Let me go back to the tree and get one more block. Now I can do it. I have a sword and can start breaking the webs. Wow, there are so many cobwebs. How long has this submarine been parked here? This must be really old. Just a few cobwebs and it's clean. Now I can use it to get my sheet. Let me get in there and let's go. It won't start, of course. I don't have the key. I'll have to find it. Could it be out here somewhere? He doesn't have any outside compartment that holds this key. Let me check these rocks to see where this key is. Look, a chest. Maybe the key is inside it. It was now. I can turn it on. And finally, now it's working and I can look for the sheet again. Let me look for it. Is it hiding somewhere in this cave? I hope the current hasn't carried it away again. She must be nearby. Look here, I found her and managed to grab one more sheet. Now I just have to go out and I'll be able to read the story of Reverse CADRES. Oh, but the page is all wet. How am I supposed to dry this to be able to read the story? Everything is smudged. I can't read anything. I need to find a way to dry this leaf. I have an idea. But hey, I need to go back home. Because somewhere here I stored a campfire. But where on earth did I keep that? It's not in these kitchen cupboards. It wouldn't make sense for me to keep it in the kitchen. It must be downstairs. Did I put it away in my room? CADRES, why are you so disorganized? I'm here looking for it and I can't find it. Okay, I'll light it and leave it for a while. Let it there for a little while until it dries. I've been waiting for a long time, so it has to be dry by now. Let me check it out. Dried up, let me read the story. It says here that CADRES Reverso built a super sand house on the beach, but a tsunami came and destroyed it completely. This story is very sad and I don't want to continue.
This is not even my saddest story. The last one is so sad, it made me cry. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry.
Now I'm curious to know what this story is. So let me move on to the next one, which is the story about the crush. The map is saying that the next sheet is up here on the volcano, but how am I gonna climb it without getting burned? It must be very hot. I'll go around the edges so the lava doesn't fall on me. I'm arriving up here and finally found the paper. But how am I going to grab it in the middle? And I'm going to try to use some blocks to get there, starting from here. I have to be careful not to hurt myself. I'm almost there. Just a few more blocks and I'll be there. I think I'm catching fire because I'm getting too close to the lava and burning myself. I won't be able to grab it like this. It's even melting the blocks I put. I will have to find another way to get there. But I had an idea. I'll make a parachute to jump in the middle without burning myself. To make the parachute, I'll need to get some wood. One more block. Okay, that's good. I will need to make several sticks. I think this will do. The other item I need is leather. I'm gonna start looking for some cows to get the leather. Are there any cows around here? I don't think so over here, is there? Let me check. Also, no. I think because it's a volcanic area, there won't be cows. But I know there's a farm over there, and I know a farmer who lives in that direction. Maybe I can get leather from him. Now I just need to find the farmer and talk to him. Farmer, where are you?
Hello, my son.
Hey, farmer, could you get me some leather?
I'm not sure. What can you give me in exchange?
What do you want?
I want the diamond pack.
But that's very difficult. Is there anything else you want? I've got dirt, a wooden sword, a wooden shovel. You can choose.
No, I don't want this here.
I don't have any items left. I only have this sad story.
What a sad story. Tell me the best story you can come up with, and I will let you take the leather.
All right, let me tell you a sad story then. Farmer, I know a boy named Reverso CADRES, and he has several sad stories. But what I am going to tell you is the saddest one. At least I think it's the saddest. He was studying at a school and suffered a lot of bullying one day. The bullies beat him up and locked him in a locker. You won't believe it. He was stuck there for 30 days without anyone noticing.
That happens to anyone. I want a sadder story.
Sadder than that?
Not even a child without candy would cry over that.
I'll tell you the story of the tsunami. Sit down again because this is his saddest one. Reverse CADRES was at the beach as a child and he loved making sand castles. He was going to build his little castles and have fun until one day out of nowhere a huge tsunami arrived and destroyed everything and all he could do was cry.
That story was so incredibly sad that at this point it's okay now. You can go ahead and take the leather.
Good, now I can get the leather. It worked. I need some sorry cows. I need your leather. All right, I have the leather that I need. I'm just gonna get some wood, make a crafting table, and now I can make the parachute. And done, I made my parachute. And now with it, I can glide. With the parachute ready, I can go back there to get the story. I got up here, and now I just need to go to the top to skydive. Let me get here and jump. I was too high. I have to let it go down more. Again, this time I'm gonna jump from here. I'm getting close. I have to be careful not to get burned. Great, I did it. But now how am I going to get out of here? Good thing I have some dirt blocks. I'm going to build a tower as high as possible and I'm gonna jump down. Great, it worked. So let me sit here and read the story of the crush of the reverse CADRES. The shy guy went to ask his crush to be his girlfriend with a bouquet of flowers. But she fell in love with a villager and left with him, leaving the reverse CADRES behind. Wow, what a sad story. It almost made me cry. Let me go to the next one because I want to know what is the saddest story of CADRES Reverso. And the next story is about the explosion. I've been walking for a little while and the map says the location is nearby. Look at her over there, Bella. Give that paper back.
Finders keepers, if you lost it, that's not my problem.
Bella, this paper is mine. I need it. She's too fast. Bella, come back here. I lost sight of her. I'm looking for Bella for a while, and I'm not finding her. Hey, give my page back. Look over there. She's right there. She's crying because she read the story of Reverse CADRES, and it clearly affected her deeply. Is this story really that sad?
This is one of the saddest stories I have ever read.
I need this sheet, please.
No, I won't give it to you. I want to read more sad stories.
Bella, please, I'll find another sad story for you to read.
I want to read a sad story from Eld.
But how am I going to achieve that?
I don't know, figure it out.
How am I going to get this story for her? I'm arriving at Eld's house and look ahead. Now I just need to go in and get Eld's story. First, I have to see if Eld is at home. He is there in the chair. How can I go in if he is there? I'll sneak through the front door carefully without making any noise.
What was that noise? Wait, let me check around. I don't see anything. It must have been the rats. But why is my bathroom door open? I'm going to close it. I don't remember leaving it open.
The Eld nearly saw me. I need to be more careful. Where would Eld keep his story? There's nothing here in the kitchen. It doesn't make sense to be in the kitchen. Here is a closet. Maybe it's in here. Where's that story? This is just a bathroom. There's nothing here. It's there, but how am I going to grab it without Eld seeing me? I have to be careful.
What is that? Ouch, what just happened to me? Oh wow, I'm feeling extremely sleepy and my body feels heavy and it's getting harder to stay awake.
What a scare. Eld is a sleepwalker. I will take it very carefully before he wakes up. Got it. I'm going to go with the story right here. Yes, I did it. Now I just need to swap this story with Bella to get the reverse CADRES story. Bella, I've got Eld's story. Drop my page and I'll toss this one to you.
No, throw yours first.
I don't trust you, but I have no choice here.
Here you go.
I finally got the story of Reverse CADRES. Reverse CADRES' story says he tried to create a missile to destroy the world, but in the end, he ended up blowing himself in the base up. That story about Reverse CADRES was quite sad, but it was also very funny to see his face dropping. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Iron Golem. And the map's pointing over there. Wait, is it a store? That's strange because the map is pointing to a store. Look at the sheet. Let me come here and get it.
Take nothing. This is for selling.
How much does this cost?
It costs 60 emeralds.
This is too expensive for one sheet with a story.
This is the saddest story that has ever happened in this shop. If you want to search elsewhere, you won't find it.
60 emeralds, that is very expensive. How am I gonna get so many emeralds? But look, there's a village ahead. I had an idea. I can take some items I have and sell them to some villagers. Hey villager, I want to sell some items.
Some items? I don't want to buy anything. Get out of here, you poor guy.
All right, folks, what am I gonna do? What is that over there, an emerald house? Wow, I'm gonna get those emeralds. I'm gonna be rich. Wow, it's huge and it's entirely made of emerald. Whoever lives in that house is definitely very rich. Let me come over here and grab some emeralds.
Hey, freeze right there.
Hold on, I just want some emeralds.
Don't take any emeralds. Go away.
That did a lot of damage. They have no idea I'm gonna sneak around the back to grab those emeralds. Now I'm here, I just need to grab those emeralds.
Carf, carf.
I did nothing. Look at the little bird back there.
Little bird, little bird.
I need to run away from here.
Hey, come back here, kid.
To get past these guards, I'll need to make a stronger sword. So for that, I will need amethyst and diamonds. And getting the amethyst is really easy. Just go down deep into a cave. And now I have to find a geode. Where am I going to find a geode? There aren't any here. I found the amethysts I need. I'll grab some stones to climb up. Just one more and I'm done. Ready? Now just come and grab the amethyst. I'm going to get a lot of them. Yes, I have 16 amethysts, and now is the hardest part. What I mean is to get a diamond, because in this world, to get it, you can only find it in a dragon's lair. And I just found the dragon's lair. Look, he's sleeping. It's best not to make too much noise. Let me jump in this water and start grabbing the diamonds. I have to be very careful, because if I end up waking up this dragon, I will be defeated. Look at its size. I grabbed another diamond, but then it woke up. Wow, he went on a rampage, destroying everything. Runaway dragon, you weren't able to defeat me. I'm going to take advantage and grab some extra diamonds to make sure it'll be enough. Now I have enough diamonds. I am leaving here before that dragon returns. And now with this, I can make the sword. I place the 3 sticks here, 3 diamonds in the middle, and make an amethyst triangle. And now I have a sword strong enough to get past the guards. Look, I'm going to try it on this pig. It's very strong, and I defeated the pig in one go. I'll test it on the horse, and it can't handle it either. Now I want to see those guards stop me from getting emeralds. Hey guys, you didn't want to try to stop me. Now let's see who will win. Take that, I got them. Now I can come and get the emerald blocks. With this, I have enough emeralds to buy the story of Reverse Cadres. Salesman, I'm back to buy.
Finally right.
And you can keep the change. I don't want to know about you anymore. Now I can read the story of Reverse Cadres about the Iron Golem. One day, Reverse Cadres was walking around when an Iron Golem showed up, didn't see him, and crushed him and crushed him.
Oh no, I'm feeling a bit down.
This wasn't the saddest story of the Reverse Cadres, so let's go to the last one that will make everyone cry. Great, the map is saying the last page is over there. Wait, that's Reverse Cadres' house? Why would the last story be there? But luckily it is. Just get here and grab the last story.
No one is gonna read this story because it is too sad. Thinking about it makes me want to cry. So I'm gonna eat it, and that way nobody will read this story.
Oh no, Reverse Cadres ate the last story. I need to find a way to get that story out of his belly, and I have an idea. I'm going to make a shrinking potion. For that, I need a bottle of water and the head of a wither skeleton. And the water bottle is very easy to get. I'm on the side of a river, so I just need to get my shovel and grab some sand. One more, and that's enough. I already have plenty. And now I use the furnace to turn it into glass. Meanwhile, I'll get some wood to make a crafting table. Now make the glass bottles and fill them with water. I already have one of the ingredients from my list. Now I just need the wither skeleton's head. So for that, I need to go to the Nether. So I'll go back to my house because there I have a portal ready. It's ready, so I'm gonna enter my portal. This portal is right on top of a fortress. So let me get that really strong sword I made and look for the wither skeletons. Very easy. He was defeated in one hit. Let me keep searching. Just this one more. Great, I can leave here and make my potion. I'll take advantage of being at home and make the potions. Good thing I keep a shelf of potions up here. And now you just have to put the 3 bottles, throw the witherhead in here, wait a little bit, and there you go. The potion is ready. I'll go to Reverse Cadres' house and wait for nightfall. And while he's sleeping, I'll get inside his belly. Now that it's nighttime, the Reverse Cadres must be sleeping. I will have to come very quietly without making much noise. He's not down here, so he must be sleeping in his room. And look, he's really here. I'll get into position and throw the potion at my foot. And it worked. I was shrunk. Now I just have to make this jump. I did it. Now I will enter the mouth of the Reverse Cadres. How disgusting. And look, the paper is right there in front, but to get it, I will have to do some parkour. And I have to be very careful with this acid. If I fall into it, it's over for me. One more jump. It's dangerous. I almost fall. I'm almost there. So little left. I finally managed to catch the latest Reverse Cadres story. But let me get out of here quickly because it stings. Finally, I'm getting out of the Reverse Cadres. And look, just in time for the effect to wear off. Now I just need to read this story. This is the saddest story of Reverse Cadres. It says here that Reverse Cadres has many things from Cadres at his house because he wanted to have fans like me. That's very sad.
You weren't supposed to have read my story. I'm leaving here.
With that, I managed to complete all the saddest stories of Reverse Cadres. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. And comment below what you think was the saddest story from Reverse Cadres. I'm out. I found my diary, but in it is my saddest story. In this video, I'm going to tell you.
Pass that over here. I hate this story so much that I'm going to spread it all over the map.
Oh no! For me to tell my story, I will need to find all the pages. Starting with the story of my birth, which happened right here in this lake. I can see the pages right there. I just need to do a few jumps here, and I can already catch it. And now I remembered what happened in that story. My mother confused me with a sheep because I was so ugly.
Wow, that's an ugly creature.
But that was just the first part of my sad story. We're still gonna get to the last one that will make everyone cry. That's why we move on to the second part of the story, which is the dating proposal. And that story happened near Kai's house. I just have to go and get it. What? No way.
Look, a dating story. I want to read.
Give me that story. It's mine. Not this. He didn't let me in.
Wow, this story seems fun. Let me read it.
Not this one. Kai is gonna read my sad story. I can't let it go. Let me break this door. He built his house with reinforced blocks. But did he set an easy password? Let me try 1, 2, 3, 4. No way. He set a difficult password. How am I gonna get into this house? Hold on. I think I noticed something. His window windows are not made of reinforced glass. Look, they're just regular windows and I can break them to get in. Now I have to find where he hid to read my book.
Oh, I can't believe it! What a sad story. Very sad.
I just heard Kai crying over here. Hey Kai, this diary is mine.
Sorry for bringing up this story. It's really sad.
He is right, that story is really sad. And now that I have the page in hand, I can tell. This story is about the day I asked CADRES to be my girlfriend. I was taking a present to her and a creeper blew it up. She didn't accept my proposal. I'm sad, and so far I've only told the two calmest stories. So let's quickly move on to the next story. Reverse CADRES threw that story into the sea and I saw it flying in that direction. The problem is that I won't be able to swim across all this sea. I'm going to get some wood to make a boat. Just turn them into planks like this. I'll put it in the crafting table like this to make the boat. This way, I will be able to cross the sea and look for that leaf without having to keep swimming. Now, I just need to keep looking down to see if I find anything. There's a ravine right there. It might have fallen in there, but I don't think so because I'm not seeing anything. So let's keep looking. The only problem is that the sea is very big. I'll have to look in every corner. There is a ravine here. Here, I'll have to swim a bit to see if I can find it. Look how deep it is. There is even ore, but no paper. Let me get up before I drown. I started taking damage because this sea is very deep. If the sheet is too deep, I won't be able to reach it. Do you want to know? I have an idea. I think it is better for me to make a swimsuit. To make these diver items, I need these items, which are iron, glass, and lapis lazuli. I'll start with the easy part, which is the glass. I need to get some sand. I think 5 is enough. And I also need to get stone and coal. For that, I'm gonna make a wooden pickaxe. And now I can take from this mountain that already has everything. Here I can see that there is charcoal. Just 3 pieces of coal can melt everything I need. Let me come here and make my furnace. And add sand to melt. Now while it melts, I'll make a stone pickaxe. To go after the next item, which is iron. To find iron, I need to go down into a deep cave. This one seems deep enough. And look, I'm already finding even some irons. There is one here and I am going to need at least 8. So let me take these ones that I found in front of me. And plus these on the floor here and I already have enough. I'm gonna take advantage of being in this really deep cave. And also look for the lapis lazuli. This usually appears in those layers. There are some blue minerals and ahead I think there is lapis lazuli. Let me go get it. And with that, I already got all the items I need. Let me get the molten iron and make the first one, which is the respirator. That's exactly it. And now I make the duck foot with lapis lazuli. With this, I can breathe underwater and swim faster. I don't even need this boat anymore. Now I swim much faster. And I also have almost infinite breath. Let me look underneath here to see if I can find this page somewhere. I still haven't found it anywhere. But I will find it because I know the page fell to this side. There are some bubbles here. Maybe I'll find the page. Let me see. Look, it's right there. I'm being pulled and this burns. Oh my. Let me grab this page and get out of here. Got it. Now I can be leaving. This story I got is about how my friends didn't want to play with me. But there is one problem. The paper is completely wet. I can't read anything. That's why I came to Flamey's house to dry this sheet of paper. Because his house is made entirely of hot and fiery blocks. That's why I'm gonna let it dry and keep an eye out so that Flamey doesn't show up. Otherwise he will want to read my sad story. The page is still wet, but at any moment it will stop leaking water. That means it's dried up. Now I can pick up and read a story to you. And this story is about the day when no friend wanted to play with me. They called me horrible, and after everything, they still threw me in a trash can. They were so mean to me, and this is not even my saddest story.
Stop crying, your sad story is rubbish. I just found it funny.
He's finding it funny because he's a goof, but by the end, he will be crying because the story is so sad. That's why let's go to the next story. And I saw this sheet of mine falling here in the desert.
I want to find where my stuff is at.
Find what? Did you lose a paper too? Hold on, there's a sheet over there and no name is running ahead. Not this one, it's mine.
Ah, it looks like it is really yours, but I found it first.
Give me back my sheet. I need to read the sad story to the people watching the video.
I also lost the page of my sad story. But we can make a trade.
What's up? You can speak.
If you find where my sheet is, I can give you yours.
Okay, you were looking around here, so you think it fell here?
Ah, I have no idea. I haven't seen it in a year.
1 year! How do you think I'm going to find that after you lost it a year ago?
Ah, I don't know. Figure it out.
You know what? I'm sure he didn't even get lost around here. The place where the page is most likely to be is at his house, which is in that direction. I'm arriving at No Name's house. It's that emerald house right ahead. And I've noticed something from afar. The house is completely dirty and abandoned. That's why he can't find the page. He never cleans this house. Look at that. There's a spider web at the entrance. Let me enter carefully so I don't get stuck and see if I find that page somewhere. This web keeps trapping me. Let me use this shovel to break the ground and look for it. Not this one, my shovel already broke. To break all of this by hand and find that page, it will take 1,000 years. You know what? I don't care. I'm not making a tool to clean this house, no way. Since No Name doesn't clean this house, it means he doesn't care. So I'm going to use TNT. For that, let me get some sand because I already used the ones I got. I think I overdid it a little. I got more than 1 pack of sand. Now I just need gunpowder. For that, I'm gonna go down into a very dark cave. It looks like there's a big cave up ahead. Let me go down carefully. This cave is quite big. There will definitely be creepers here. Actually, I see 3 of them ahead. I'm not gonna be foolish and fight with him without any tools. Let me come and use the iron. I still have to make a sword. And now I will be able to finish them off. Come here, little creeper. Don't explode. Another one is coming at me. Let me defeat this one and quickly hit that one. I need as much gunpowder as possible. That's why I'm gonna defeat everyone without letting any explode. Look, I did it, and now let's go for this one. Just one more creeper I have to defeat without letting it explode. I already have a pack, a little bit. That's enough. Just come back here to the crafting table, and it's turning everything into TNT just like that. And I turn these 13 TNTs into throwable TNTs. It's almost a pack. This way I can break it just by throwing the TNTs. Now I can look for that sheet of No Name. I'll start by cleaning up this entrance. It's easy to get rid of cobwebs this way. Now I want to see this page not being found. And I'll leave everything nice and clean. I managed to open some parts, but there's nothing here. Maybe it's this way. So let me break a little more. I broke the ladder. I hope it's not up there. But I'm going to keep reading those parts. Wait, there was a secret passage with a painting right here. The paper with the secret is here. And it is written that it's the story of the day when the No Name was rejected for being ugly.
Okay, I'll take off the mask, but don't laugh.
Oh, mercy! Look at you. You're so ugly you look like a zombie. Very ugly.
Look here, I found your story and it's really funny.
That story of yours is really sad. Here you go.
But with that, I picked the next story. How I ended up getting a 0 on my homework assignment. That day I did my homework as my teacher instructed, but I left the homework near my backpack. My dog saw and ate my entire homework, and the teacher didn't believe me and gave me 0.
You're silly, silly, silly.
This story is very sad because it wasn't even my fault.
Did you cry in front of the teacher, you crybaby?
Of course I cried, and it was really sad. But now I will go to the next page to continue the story. I saw this piece of my diary flying in this direction, and it's right here that the city library is located. This sad story might have fallen in there. I'll take the opportunity to watch. Let me go in and look. I think it's this one.
Did you like this sheet? It's the saddest story I've ever read.
This story is really sad because it is mine. Can I take it back?
Of course not. It's costing 100 emeralds.
What? You're gonna sell me my own story?
Finders keepers.
I'm not gonna buy anything from this villager. You know what? I'm gonna pretend I'm reading another book. I'll wait for him to get distracted. I think he already moved away from the glass, and I can take the chance and come break this here. Let me take this one. It's reinforced glass. Do you think I can get it from underneath? Let me try. I can't believe it. It's also reinforced underneath.
Little thief. You'll only have it if you give me 100 emeralds.
All right, you are very annoying. I'm gonna get those emeralds for you. Hang on a second. I already know where I can get these emeralds without having to mine. The house of CADRES is made of emerald. And since she is my girlfriend, since she is my friend, she won't mind if I take a few. Let me take it from her ceiling. I got the first one already.
CADRES, why are you breaking my house?
Hey, CADRES! I'm grabbing these blocks because I need 100 emeralds to buy my sad story.
And why are you breaking into my house? Go break into someone else's house, you little thief.
I didn't know you would get so angry. I thought we were friends. But since you got mad, either you give me those emeralds willingly or you give them unwillingly.
Unwillingly how, huh?
I know your saddest story and I'm gonna tell everyone.
I doubt it. I keep this story very well. Now get out of here.
Actually, guys, I don't know which is the saddest story, but I'll find out and make her give me those emeralds. I'm sure she keeps that story somewhere in her house. I just need to figure out where. I've already walked around the whole house, and I realize there's no place for her to hide down here. But I also know that her room is there on the 2nd floor. Maybe it's there that she hides that secret. Let me put some blocks to reach. I've already reached the 2nd floor. I have to walk carefully so she doesn't hear me. What's that? There's an emerald golem right here. He's guarding that iron door. That must be where she keeps her sad story. So I'm gonna go in here and try to finish him off once and for all. He's hitting me and took half my life with just one punch.
Hey, what noise was that upstairs? Is my golem being attacked?
I think CADRES will go up. Let me come here and I'm hiding.
What's up, little goalie? Did someone hit you?
She is here checking if the iron golem is okay. Is he looking for me? Stop being a snitch.
I think there's nothing. No.
Good, she came back down. Now I'm gonna finish off this golem so it learns not to be a snitch. I managed to defeat him. Now I just need to find out what the password for this door is, and I can think of many things that CADRES likes. Does she like pink? Let me write down pink. And it showed up as wrong because the password is made of numbers. If CADRES likes me, maybe it's my birthday. Let me come here and add my birthday, which is this one. I can't believe it, the password worked. And if you know what my birthday is and the password I set, leave your comments. I bet you can't guess it. And this is her room. There's a lot of pink stuff. Look how beautiful. And the story is here saying that one day she went to wash her hair and the shampoo was spoiled, making her bald. Now that I have the sad story, I'm gonna tell her to let me take it. Now you have to let me get the emeralds. Now I know your sad story.
Okay. Take as many as you want, but please don't tell anyone.
All right, now let me grab it. Just this last one here, and I even think I overdid it. But you know what? Your house actually looks nice.
I didn't really need a wall anyway.
And now I can turn this into emeralds. If you already get it, no need to buy. Ready, I have 100 emeralds in my hand. Here are the 100 emeralds you asked for. Now take my story out of this reinforced glass.
Go ahead!
How can you break these reinforced glass windows? I would pay to learn. Now I can tell the next part of my sad story. And this story here is about the day I went to a science fair. And then my volcano started exploding everywhere. That day I accidentally defeated my father.
That story wasn't sad at all. I bet you were wanting this. He was really annoying.
My dad was not boring, and I accidentally defeated him. This story is actually very sad.
But the last story I threw so far that you'll never find it.
I will definitely find out. Now it's time for the final story. He said he threw the story away, but I saw it coming this way. What's Athos doing there?
This story is so sad. I'm going to burn it so no one can see.
Not this one. That story was mine.
Cadre, was this story yours? Now it's over. It only exists in my mind.
I can't believe it. Athos burned my page. If I want to see it, I would have to get inside his head. That idea is great. I can get into Athos's head to know what's the story. Wait for me here.
Enter where?
To get into Athos's head, I had to come to Kai's lab.
I'm still crying because of that sad story.
All right, Kai, it's over now. If you want to be happy, you can help me shrink to see my last sad story.
Okay, I'll help you with anything you ask for.
I want to use your shrinking machine to become small and enter Athos's head. Can you help me?
Sure, but there's a little problem.
Only this was missing. What's the problem?
My machine is out of battery. For my machine to charge 100%, it would need lightning to strike it.
That's it? I think I can handle it. I just need to come here and get some copper ores. Good thing there was a cave nearby. I can already see copper right here. Each copper drops several at once, and I only need to make about 3 blocks, which makes 27 coppers. I found a few more here. Just these, it's enough. With the copper already melted, I can make the blocks just like this. And I'm going to use them to attract the lightning. Just wait a little bit. Let me climb up here into his lab. Here, I think this is the place where the lightning has to strike. Let me just come here and place the copper blocks. And now that I put the 3, we just have to wait for lightning to strike. The problem is we will have to wait for it to rain. While we wait for it to rain! Go inside because you're going to tell me some sad story of yours.
Okay, I'll tell you. Once upon a time.
No need to count. Look, it's already started to rain.
Oh no, I wanted to tell.
You can tell me another time because it's already starting to thunder. I just need to wait for one to fall on the machine. And since there is a block of copper, it will definitely fall quickly. Hey, I saw it falling. Do you think they've already turned on the machine? I can't believe it, it worked. Now I just have to go into this beam and it will make me very small. I'm so small that it will take me a while to reach Athos. Take me to Athos, please. Look, he's taking me.
Here, I'll throw it at his head.
He is throwing me into Athos's head. Look at that. His head is full of cadre dolls and tents. I already knew that Athos loved me. This is where Athos' thoughts pass by. What is that? Why is he thinking about Athos? Stop thinking about Athos and think about my sad story.
Cadres, are you in my head?
I am here. Now think of a sad story so I can see it inside here.
But it's so sad.
Stop complaining and think about this story so I can see it.
Okay, I'm thinking about the sad story. That story is so sad.
The story started to play here. This story is about the day I was so poorly dressed and ugly. A beggar gave me money. I wasn't even that ugly, so why did he give me money? And that was my saddest story, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I used a command that turns Minecraft into Lego for every hit I take. And the first damage I'm going to take is from the lava. That's why I'm jumping into this lava pool to take damage. And now the grass blocks are made of Lego. It even makes a little noise when I walk on top of it. But we still need to turn all of this into Lego until we reach the point where even the players will be made of Lego. That's why we're moving on to the next damage I'm going to take, which is from the iron golem. To take damage from an iron golem, I came to this village that's already full of Lego blocks. But look, the mobs aren't made of Lego yet, nor are the stones. That's why I'm gonna take damage from this golem here. Come on, golem, hit me.
Cadres, be careful. I saved you.
Why did you defeat the iron golem? I wanted to take damage for him.
Wait, are you trying to turn your world into Lego?
Of course, now that I've evolved the trees and grass, there's still a lot missing.
Dude, you're such a beginner.
If it wasn't for you getting in my way, I would have been better already. But that was the only golem in that village. It will take a long time until I find another village. You know what? I've got a faster plan. I'm going to enter this villager's house to grab some tools from his chest. And I'm going to mine iron to make my own iron golem. This way Kai will not get in my way of taking damage. I'm going into this cave to find iron. This here looks really bad. All the blocks in the cave are still normal. That's why I need to keep evolving soon. There in front, I found some metal bars. Let me just go around this lava, and I'll be lifting weights. If I need to make 4 iron blocks, that's 36 irons. So far, I only found these 4. But as I go further into the cave, it's easier to find. Up here, there's a bit more iron. And I'm already seeing more up ahead. Just a few more, and I'll have enough to make the iron golem. I got all 36. Now I just need to melt these irons. I'll put them into kilns to melt faster. While they melt, I'm going to find a pumpkin to put on my head. We find mountains like those. I was right ahead. There are some pumpkins. I only need 1, but I'll take 2 just in case. Now I can go back to where I left my irons melting. Great, they finished melting. Now I just have to turn all of this into blocks. I'll be building my iron golem, putting it on top like that, and then just put the golem's head. Now I have my own iron golem. Just hit him and he'll hit me. And Minecraft will evolve more into Lego. Now my items have turned into Lego.
Wait, now that you have turned the items into Lego Cadres, you are really slow.
I'm slow because you keep distracting me.
In my world, everything is already made of Lego bricks, even the players.
I don't want to know because I will also further evolve my world. But for now, only the lands and the items are made of Lego in my world. That's why I'll go to the next thing that will hurt me, which is a rocket. The rocket that I'm going to take damage from, I already have it here at my house. It is that TNT rocket. I just need to place it right here in the launcher. And get it ready. And now all I have to do is stay close to him and activate. He's going to fall right on my head. Where did it go? Oh no, it's landing far away from me. He exploded on the other side. I forgot that I had to put in my coordinate, and that was the only one I had. Maybe someone who plays in this world also has a rocket like that to lend me. I came here to Flamey's house, and I've already noticed that in front of his house there are several missiles, and I'm going to ask him for a loan. Hey Flamey, can you lend me one of those rockets?
No, it was very hard to do. Get out of my house.
Okay, no need to be rude. Guys, really need those rockets. Because if I don't, I won't be able to evolve my world into Lego anymore. So I'll wait for him to think I left.
CADRES, I can see you behind the bush.
I'm leaving.
Get out of here.
Look, he went inside. Does that mean I can go there and try to get those missiles? Let me go slowly so he doesn't see me.
CADRES, I know you were there. Want to know something? I'm going to put these here to defend myself.
What's that? They are Lego characters. They're coming to attack me. Hold on. Okay, I won't come any closer.
I don't care. They are going to stay here protecting, so you stay away.
I won't be able to grab those missiles with these Lego creatures behind me. And with this stone sword, I won't be able to defeat him. And this is gonna end up defeating me? I need a slightly stronger sword. This stone sword is too weak, but I can make a sword out of Lego blocks that is much stronger. And to make this sword, I need these items. The first one is easy because it's the twig. I just need to get a piece of this Lego wood, and with it, make the stick that doesn't even seem to be a stick, actually. But now I need the Lego bricks. I already know where I can get them. Here in this village, there is a millionaire villager who made the roof of his house with this Lego block. And that's what I need to make my sword. Maybe he can give it to me. Villager, can you lend me one of those blocks?
That over there is what shows everyone that I'm rich. Get out of here, pauper.
If I had a rocket, I'd aim it right at his head.
What was that about?
Since I don't have a rocket, I'll have to take it without him noticing. So let me get some blocks of dirt to make a really tall tower. And he couldn't see me. I think 2 packs are already enough. Now I am going to climb a really tall staircase here.
Did that green guy give up? I guess so.
The villager is so dumb he didn't even look up here where I am. So I can arrive without any problem at the blocks of his roof. And look, there are several Lego blocks. I just need to grab one. I'll take it from a place he won't even notice. Now just grab those Lego blocks. Disassemble them in the crafting table. And with these pieces, I can make a Lego sword. Now with this sword, I can defeat those Lego monsters. There's already one right here. Let me take care of it. Come here. Look, with just a few hits, I already finished him off. This way, I'll be able to get the missiles without anyone stopping me. Let me come here and break it with the pickaxe. I'll try to get one more. This little doll is hitting me. But it doesn't matter because now my sword is much stronger. And that one over there didn't even notice me, so I can take the last one. These 3 here are already more than enough. Now I'm gonna do it the right way. I will put the launcher here with my missile on top. And I'm going to get exactly my coordinate, which is 572,536. With that, just press the button and the missile will fly and land right on my head. Wow, look at that. It is already clear that the rocks have become Lego bricks. Now even the stones that were in my hand look like small Lego bricks. The caves became much more beautiful.
CADRES, this Lego cave, I added it to my world almost a year ago. You're too slow.
And you are being very annoying. But Kai is right, guys. The mobs in my world are still normal. And you guys are still very ugly, like in Minecraft.
And the players too. I'm tired of looking at your awful face.
I am not horrible. But it's true, the players are not made of Lego yet. Even Kai looks all messed up here. That's why I'm going to the next thing that will hurt me, which is a Lego TNT. To make the TNT, I'm gonna get some sand. Alright, this is already enough. And the gunpowder from creepers that are still normal, not yet transformed into Lego. Now just come to the crafting table and do the craft. This one is not a Lego TNT, it is a normal TNT. And the worst part of it all is that if I take damage from her, nothing will change. The sheep remains normal. The sheep is still normal, that means this explosive does not work.
CADRES, I can help you.
Can you help me? If there's one person in this world who will never help me, it's you. Then get away!
I have a Lego TNT, look!
No way, how do you even have that?
I can lend it to you, but with one condition.
I bet you are going to order something awful.
I want you to make a horrible statue of yourself in the biggest village here.
An awful statue of me? I can do that.
But it really has to be a very ugly statue for everyone to think it's horrible.
Okay, I'll go do it.
Everyone will laugh at him.
The biggest village on this map is the one here with the millionaire villager's house. And this is where I'll be building my statue. I will start making my green hoodie like this. I am going to add some brown details like this to represent my hair. Now I just need to do my skin. And I will be building my eyes. The only thing missing was that. I will put them right here and ready. I made the statue that Reverse CADRES requested.
This statue turned out very beautiful. It even made the village prettier.
Thank you, villager.
You weren't supposed to make the statue beautiful. It was supposed to be ugly. You are not gonna win the Lego TNT.
I thought that by just making it identical to me, you would already find it ugly.
It has to be uglier than that, or else I won't give you the TNT.
Okay, don't worry. This time I'll make it really ugly because I really need that TNT. So I'm going to start with my legs. And I'll make them really thin like this. Now I just need to upload my t-shirt. I will also put her up very skinny to make her look really ugly. And I'll even make some really long arms. This is already getting really ugly. But for everyone to know that it's me, and the CADRES Reverse do not find it ugly, I will make a face and add brown hair just like mine. I'll be using buttons to make my eyes. And I'm also gonna make a big nose. And to wrap up, what can't be missed? The letter C on my t-shirt. All done! This looks awful. Surely Reverse CADRES will like this one.
Who made this mess in the middle of the village? What a horrible thing.
The villager didn't like it. This means that maybe the Reverse CADRES doesn't like it either.
Yeah, something's missing.
It's perfect. It even has a big nose.
You're being a suck-up because you're a brown noser.
It was already terrible and you managed to make it even worse. But okay, I built the really ugly statue like you asked. Now give me the TNT!
Since I'm not a liar, here you go.
He dropped a Lego TNT for me, and I am going to use this TNT right here in front of the sheep. To see her change, I just have to take the hit. I can't believe it, it worked. The sheep turned into Lego, and all the mobs actually turned into Lego. Look how the iron golem turned out. This is getting amazing.
Yeah, it's cool, but the players are still average. Look, neither you nor I have changed.
It's true, we are still playing Minecraft, and not made of Lego! That's why I'll move on to the next way to take damage, which is in the void. To take damage from the void, I need to go below the bedrock. But there's a problem, guys. Bedrock is not made of Lego yet, it's just normal. And since it is still normal, I can't break it.
CADRES, I will help you! There's a way to turn bedrock into Lego!
So how do I do that?
You have to take damage from the last block up in the sky all the way down to the bedrock in one go!
Really? And will all the bedrocks turn into Lego?
That's right!
I can do this. Since this part is already open, you're going to help me. Start digging this down here. I will dig upwards until I reach the sky.
Okay, I'll help you just because I want to see how you look in Lego.
The bedrock hole is right here. I need to dig a hole just like this to fall straight to the bedrock. This is gonna take a while, but Kai is digging from below and will help me. I managed to dig until I reached the cave.
I've already dug down to the bedrock.
Now there's a space where you can fall right in. Now it's easy, guys. I'm gonna pick up the blocks I got from digging. I'm going to climb as high as Minecraft allows. And maybe it will take a while because there are many blocks. I think I'm almost there. Ready? It showed that this is the limit. This means that now I just need to jump straight to the bedrock.
CADRES, are you ready?
Yes, I am. I'm going to jump now. I have to hit the bedrock right, otherwise it will not work. I can't believe it. It worked. Kai, bedrock has turned into Lego.
CADRES, now you can break it with the pickaxe.
You're right. Now just jump into the void and die for it. I'm going to be reborn as Lego.
Look, CADRES, I also turned into Lego.
Your Lego version is very ugly.
Oh, this is unfair. Why did you stay normal?
But with this, I evolved my world to Lego.
Cadres, did you do anything in this world? Everything is kind of different.
Gosh, you are really silly. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe.